Please put your hands in gesture. May this humble merit of reciting the sutras, offering the incense, flowers, candles, and sweets, offering our thoughts, good wishes, our presence and time, all be extended to our loved ones, our families and friends, the people in the community, to all peoples, to all sentient beings. May we together with them attain awakening. Namkiye Butsu. Namkiye Ho. Namkiye So. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much. Thank you again for joining us today. Although this is the first service and we have the meeting afterward, I hope it's okay. We take a little bit of time. We have this honor to have Reverend Kyosei Shirata was specifically sent to Sozenji Temple from AH Head Temple. And he's been here for the last few days, spending the last remaining week of his 3-month stay in the US. He had been up north in Northern California, staying in the monastery up there. So it's the first time, I suppose, to have a young monk who's currently training in AH. Kyosei-san, I'd like to introduce him. もしよかったらご紹介の方をお願いします。一緒に隣にいますので、
Good morning. I'm Kyosei Shirata. I came from Japan and from AHG. I have been training in AHG for 3.5 years. And actually, AHG monks cannot go to outside, but I have chance to go to US and to learn American Zen and see American Zen. And I noticed that Japanese Zen has so wonderful point and not a good point. And American Zen has so wonderful point and not good but not good point. So I think we need
learn from each.
I think we need learn from each other and to have a good Buddha's way. So thank you for giving me a special time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kyosei-san. That's really wonderful. Okay. Yes. Now, as we start this year, 2024, we have one big ceremony coming up, mostly for the monastics. And yet, I would like to reach out our hands to invite the members of the temple from Sozenji, also some from Zenshu and Long Beach, as this has a lot to do with future of the temples, the leadership of the temples. As Reverend Tom had spent a lot of effort to extend their hands to invite these monastics. We envision the future of Sozenji temples continuing to be a training place for these monks. Also shared co-stewardship in a ministry. And as we continue to, I guess, explore the possibility and hope to bring more community members from outside with various leadership, we have this first attempt, which I'm confident Reverend Tom was trying to achieve if he had got to live longer. we be appointing Dave Kwam of Angel City Zen Center, who has been running his own community for the last over 6-7 years, to be the practice leader. And it's supposed to be a 3-month period, which started last December. But then we have this more intensive practice period, both symbolically and practically in reality. And I'd like to invite him over and have switch the robe. To put it in a very plain term, if you're in college, if you're in high school, you'd be chosen as a representative and then you have to work extra hard. And everyone gets to have this turn. And I like this way of expression. No matter whom, everyone gets to have a turn to take that leadership, whether it's a lay people, community members, or monks. So this is one such occasion. So I can just kneel down facing this way. I can, yeah, in a kneeling position here. Oh, maybe facing this way. No, yeah, sideways. Yeah. In the Soto Zen tradition, the one who gets appointed as a practice leader has this particular black robe with this white stripe. And that symbol of that there, he's in charge and they practice extra hard, lead the practice. And also both spiritually and symbolically, they focus and we support the practice leader. And we're also supporting Angel City Zen Center community to form as a stronger Sangha. And hopefully this will have a mutual virtuous impact on both sides. And thank you very much for continued effort.
So far it has, thank you.
So far,
So far, so
in
good.
Japanese we say, "Gambatte."
Gambatte.
Gambatte. Thank you. All right. I'd like to invite everyone for just short greetings. Maybe just to say hello. Shushin-san, and Shushin-san.
Happy New Year, everyone. It was sort of strange that just this week I was sitting with someone at my hospital and he's nearing the end of his life. And I asked him, what does he still want to do? And he seemed very surprised by that question. And we talked a little bit about how no matter where we are and no matter what is in front of us or what is behind us, we always have this moment. And in this moment, we always get to choose, regardless of the past, regardless of the future, what we do want to do right now. And it makes me think of the new year because each of these moments is a new choice and a new beginning. And just like the rains which come, we get to choose what we wish to water and what we wish to let grow and what we wish to flourish. And so I hope that we will be able to hold the spirit of the new year today, as well as each moment moving forward, regardless of the time of year. But it's wonderful to be here, and Happy New Year.
Hello, my name is Shucho. I'm happy to see all of you here, and I saw you before. And after everybody has spoken and they took all my thoughts and my words out of my heart, the only thing I can say to you now, Happy New Year. Thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge those who are with us on Zoom. Our practice leader from Canada, Kathy, thank you. And Riget-san, and everyone from Sozenji Temple. Actually, I can't see who's here. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, San Stacy. I'll switch back. Just briefly, oh, thank you. I was visiting my family as well during my stay in Japan. It's good to see my hometown. Probably it's like how you go visit your hometown. Bittersweet memories. As I grew up through my teenage life, I virtually lost my family. It was starting with my mother and my stepmother. She was at 28 when I was 16. Very young second mother came to the family temple. Difficult times she had as she developed cancer. It wasn't like anyone's fault. As she struggled, as I typically went through this typical teenage struggle, combined with this collapse of family. I left my family, left Buddhism, left the temple, and somehow miraculously came back to the practice. I owe my Buddhist practice and priesthood to Western Zen and many other people, including many Christian ministers, Catholic Christian pastors, ministers, and Catholic religious leaders. My tie with Western community goes a long way. And I met my stepmother, who is also at the hospital right now. She was known for Goeka, dedicated her whole life for Goeka practice. Then she found out it came back among all the body parts, throat. So she's going through the therapy right now. We weren't supposed to be able to meet. We met actually in secret because it needed a permit from the hospital. There's a kind of a convenience store thing down in the hall of the hospital. I walked down there. That's where the visitors and patients merge. Spend about 20 minutes. She looked quite determined. She knew what to do. She didn't tell me which direction it's going. Just told me what she's supposed to do, the steps. And I know there's no food, anything I could give because of her condition, because she can't take anything from her because of the condition. So I gave her gloves that I got, the Canadian signs that I got from my friends in Canada. Then we also learned one of her friends who'd been practicing with us also is going through something very much the same. And among all these things we have, she chose Zen practice as a way to live the remaining time of her life. No matter whether it would be long or short, she chose to live practicing Zen. And it has a huge impact on me because we grew up with this, honestly, and never really looked at this practice as a way when we face life and death moment. So today, as we celebrate the new year, and as we welcome these practice leaders emerge, and we celebrate our children and nephews and nieces keep continuing to grow up, as we always do as Buddhists, we recognize the impermanence of life. And from this recognition, we help to cherish this moment, holding this moment dear to us. And I thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me continuing to be here as well. It's been an honor to share this moment with you.